Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this without a voiceover. I'm doing like eggs and beans something. I kind of like chili, but it's not chili. I have one whole onion. It is in there for about 10 minutes. I have a bell pepper sliced. I will add that for about 5 minutes, and then I will add some garlic and some smoked paprika, probably, maybe some more salt and pepper. I will do a can of diced tomatoes, and I have some, hold please, some black beans and pinto beans over here draining in my sink. Okay, am I recording? All right, so here are my tomatoes. Did I pour it in a bowl first? Yes. Why? Because I hate big chunks of tomatoes, so I try to chop them up, and it 100% of the time does not work. So, it is what it is, y'all. So I'm going to put those in there. And then in this little bowl right here, I have a little bit of chili sauce, because I just love chili sauce, some pepper, about a quarter of a teaspoon of ground coriander, about a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and 2 cloves of garlic. I would say there's probably about a tablespoon of chili sauce, but probably more. I did not measure anything, so I'm using my best guess here. So I'm gonna mix this all up. I'm gonna put a little more salt. I salted the onions because I believe you salt in layers. And now that I've added the tomatoes, I'm definitely going to add some salt. Oh boy. And I'm going to turn the heat down on this a little bit to about a low medium, and I'm going to cover it, and it's going to cook for about 5 minutes. Okay, y'all. Smells so good. So the tomatoes have cooked down a little bit. The peppers and onions continue to cook down. I'm adding the beans. Should I have used a bigger pan? The answer is always yes. I always pick a pan that is too small, but this is the only cast iron skillet I have, and I love it, so I use it a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna let the beans heat up for just a little bit. I could have put them in with the tomatoes, but I didn't want them cooking quite that long. We just want the beans heated through. I wanted the tomatoes to actually cook down and help to create a sauce. So now I'm just gonna cover it for just a couple minutes and let the beans heat through, and then we'll add the eggs. Okie doke. Okie doke. Who says okie doke? Where'd that come from? I'm gonna add some eggs. I'm just creating like a little well. I'm gonna plop my egg right in there. This is where a bigger pan would really come in handy, but tis what it is, y'all. Okay, once you get all the, hold on, I have to wash my hands. Once you get the eggs in there, you want, obviously we want the white to cook. I like a runny yolk, so it's the time now to cook it is kind of up to you. I will put the lid back on it and let it cook until I'm happy with the doneness of the whites. Runny whites make me feel very gross and disgusting. So I will cook them probably 5-ish minutes. I will let you know when I come back. My clock says 10:52. We'll see what time it is when I'm happy. Okay. Okay, it is 10:57. I did turn the heat up to medium-ish. So they look pretty done to me. Actually, the yolks might be more done than I want them. But that's how it goes sometimes. If I had a bigger pan, man. Okay, I wasn't going to put cheese on this, but then I was like, why? Why wouldn't I? So I just have some leftover mozzarella from last night's pizza. So I'm going to make a mess and sprinkle that everywhere. Literally a mess. Why am I like this? Going to add some salt. This is why I clean my kitchen 400 times a day. Some red pepper flakes, because YOLO. Ooh, who says YOLO? Me, apparently. And then I will just finish it off with some cilantro that I barely cut. And I would do the whole, here, let's taste it together thing, but y'all, that is gross to me. Because I don't like, well, those of you who know me in real life, you guys know exactly why it's gross to me. I don't want to watch you eat. I want to watch myself eat. I can't even see where my egg is anymore. Ah! Who's making a mess? I'm making a mess. Well, that didn't really come out as gracefully as I wanted it to. But it did come out, so there's that. Okay, I'm going to check the yolk, see. Oh no, that's good. That's good. Actually, the white isn't quite as cooked as I like it. I'm still going to eat it, don't get me wrong. But I will put the lid on this to cook them a little bit longer. The heat is off, but I will cook those a little bit longer. But in the meantime, here's our lovely breakfast.